You decide to start exercising every day, but instead of feeling an immediate rush of health, you find yourself bent over, dripping with sweat and gasping for air. This presents a very interesting biological paradox. If regular physical activity is a biological necessity, why does the body aggressively rebel against it on day one? The intense soreness and heavy, sluggish feeling you get during those first few days actually have very little to do with a lack of fitness. They are direct symptoms of acute physical stress. High-intensity movement forces skeletal muscle fibers to stretch to their limit, sustaining structural damage called microtrauma, jagged tears forming along the tissue. To fix this, your body diverts vital resources from daily functions to patch the tissue, creating a severe internal energy deficit. Your system is working in overdrive to run a heavy biological construction project. That massive internal effort is the direct cause of the fatigue and heavy breathing you experience when starting out. But the pain is an intentional process. Your body requires this controlled destruction to recognize that a new physical demand exists, forcing it to adapt and grow stronger. Around the end of your first week, a shift occurs. Your body registers that this physical stress is happening daily, and it stops merely repairing the damage. It begins to overcompensate. To deliver repair materials faster, your circulatory network accelerates and expands, flushing highly oxygenated blood toward the damaged tissue. Driving this new flow, your heart adapts to the daily stress. It trades rapid, shallow beats for slower, deeper contractions, lowering your resting heart rate. This cardiovascular upgrade delivers a massive increase in oxygen to your tissues. The initial sluggishness you felt on day one clears out, replaced by a much higher, steady baseline of daily energy. By surviving the initial trauma, you force the cardiovascular system to build a larger capacity. This transformation turns exercise from a depleting event to a tool that increases your baseline energy availability. This surge of oxygen-rich blood reaches past the muscles, moving directly into the brain. Increased cerebral circulation triggers a cascade of specific neurotransmitters, endorphins, dopamine, and serotonin, rapidly spreading across the cortex. This chemical mixture alters your state of mind, targeting areas firing chaotic stress signals and smoothing them into a calm, steady rhythm, naturally improving focus. Down in the machinery of your body, daily movement forces your metabolism to stay highly active, continuing to burn calories even while you are sitting completely still. Your cells become incredibly efficient at utilizing energy stores. They pull fat for fuel with less effort and easily manage blood sugar levels after you eat. Your skeletal structure reinforces itself too. The physical stress of bearing weight forces your bones to increase their mineral density so they can properly anchor your newly strengthened muscles. This predictable, daily cycle of high expenditure and targeted repair perfectly synchronizes your circadian rhythm, your internal biological clock, commanding your brain to initiate much deeper, higher quality sleep. Definitive daily exercise isn't a single-purpose tool, but a loop that connects cardiovascular health, neurochemistry, and metabolic efficiency to improve your recovery. Compare the exhausted, struggling body from day one to the optimized machine you see here. The resting heart rate is low, the posture is strong, and the natural energy baseline carries them effortlessly through the day. But achieving this state requires a specific approach. Daily exercise does not mean pushing your body through a high-intensity workout 365 days a year. Your body biologically requires low-intensity recovery days. You have to give your system the necessary time to finalize those structural upgrades without introducing new severe trauma. Maintenance movement keeps the biological flywheel turning. A brisk walk, a stretching routine, or light cycling on your recovery days is all the system needs to stay active and engaged. The core rule of biological adaptation is repetition. Small, consistent inputs of 20 to 30 minutes tell the body what it needs to do far more effectively than an occasional punishing workout. A small, reliable commitment to movement gradually shifts these internal systems toward a state of higher efficiency. What kind of exercise do you rely on the most? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe